Alright, so up until now we've been playing it kind of safe. We've kind of been designing stuff that people might actually wear in real life, which is, it's fine, but I think in order to really get somewhere, we gotta push it to a whole new level. So, for this one, I really want to, make something a little bit more couture, maybe something that people wouldn't actually wear on a regular basis. Maybe, I want to, go a little bit crazy with this one. So I want to really emphasize the skeletons. We're going to kind of go off the shoulder here. Don't worry, her chest is going to be covered. It's just, I just want to make like a low cut dealio here. And then maybe come up and do something cool up here for the neck. Some sort of frilly thing, a little ruffle up here, up top. About here, yeah, and we'll just make a dress. Something, I think like an A-line, some sort of A-line skirt would be fine. Going all the way down, probably covering her feet. So, for right now, let's go ahead and just get rid of all of this stuff here, because we don't need it. Cool. So, up here, let's get the skeleton in. So, kind of what I was thinking of doing for the skeleton part is actually incorporating the skeleton in this area here that incorporated the skeleton. I'm just going to kind of block it out what I kind of want. So here's the kind of naturalistic, this is lace, and so it'll have a lot of cool textures and stuff like that. What it'll look like for the sternum, kind of, the sternum area, and then we're going to have the lace come out here as well for the ribs and whatnot. So, yeah, these will be contrasting colors. The skeleton, maybe, I don't want to do black and white. I want to do something a little bit more interesting than just black and white. Maybe, like a purple and green, or yellow and something, or blue and orange. I don't know. We'll figure that out later, what we're going to do for the skeleton. I want this to be really colorful though. And then for this, let's incorporate more of the marigolds. So, let's act like this is like a huge flower here. And we'll just do, petal type dealios. This will be orange for sure, this stuff. Because I want it to resemble the marigolds. So yeah, this slit here will go all the way down here, and just kind of do one of these dealios. Lots of folds, lots of pleats, whatnot. And so we'll have two different colors here. I forgot what the art form is. It's a traditional Indian dance, Bharatanatyam, something like that. They have skirts that are sort of like this, except for this part of the skirt is actually center. And it's kind of like a fan pleat. And so it's a really cool looking skirt. And now for the rest of the skirt, I want to really emphasize all the different patterns and stuff that Day of the Dead has. And so I think it would be cool if we were to split up the colors a little bit more here as well. Yeah, we'll split the color like that. So this side will be some color, this side will be another color. It'll probably be slightly different, so this will be like a dark purple and a light purple or something, Once I figure out what the colors are, then we'll get that figured out. But now we've got elements of skeleton. This is more of a traditional Spanish type dress, so goes right along with the culture of Day of the Dead. Let me fix these arms here, because this arm here is a little fat and that one's a little wonky. We've got some, like, curves and stuff. Whoosh, woo. Well, yeah. I mean, that's something that could be something. I don't like that. We could have a huge flower. Yeah, actually, I got an idea. So, one of these flowers, kind of like what we did over here, but except for way bigger. So it'll be a huge flower, and it'll be half covered by this thing here, which will make it look really cool. So then we'll have like a teardrop. That looks pretty cool. And then we can continue on with that sort of pattern dealio. Okay. I think that's good for right there. Up here though, because we have this whole curvy thing, I think I want to add more curvy to it. I'm going to do a scallop edge. So I'm just going to do a lot of this right here on the edge. Next thing we're going to do is kind of we're going to do like a zigzag around the scalloped edges. Let's see what we could do about that. So there's something with the mouth. When people paint skeleton mouth, you usually just do a line and then lines for the teeth. So a straight line here and then lines that go perpendicular for the teeth. Yeah, something like that. That's kind of cool looking. We'll see. I don't know how well it really matches up with the rest of everything. But we'll see. When we paint it, when we color it, it'll look better. So let's get to the coloring, shall we? So what color do we want? I'm really feeling strong about purple or blue for the dress itself. Ooh, maybe green. Maybe it'd look cool with like a cool emerald green. Let's see. This is gonna be orange. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go blue. I'm gonna go blue for this main part of the dress. Maybe I'll go green here. But I want to go blue here because around the edge here is going to be yellow flower petal type things. And so because of those yellow flower petals, it's going to be, it's going to look really cool. So, there's our blue here. I might go over it, make it a little bit darker later on, but for right now, it's fine. So then this, we'll go ahead and make it green, why not? Let's make these flowers kind of red-ish. So, we get our red coloring. The reason why I want them to be red, or at least part of them to be red, let's make the petals red. These petals. The reason why I want to make the petals red is because red is opposite of green on the color spectrum. Which means that they're complementary colors, right? Anyways, but yeah, it means that they just look really good together. That's why, red and green are together for Christmas. And so usually I try to avoid red and green, because of that reason, because it looks too much like Christmas. But I think it's safe to use it here because there's a lot of other stuff going on. We got this blue going on over here. We're gonna be, there's gonna be oranges. This is probably gonna be orange or red or something here. So there's a lot more going on. So I think it's safe to use these colors here, the red and the green together. And it's okay if they bleed over or whatnot, it's one of those things, like right here, look at that, it bled a little bit, and now, the red's running into the green, and it's out of the lines or whatever, but, that's kind of the thing with watercolor. One of the reasons why I like it so much is because you can make mistakes like that, and people are like, oh, it's just watercolor, it looks cool. I forgot to color this part of the skirt. You gotta do that. So for these things here, let's make them orange. And maybe with like a red outline, but definitely orange right off the bat. This is a good color. So here's kind of a burnt reddish orange. Right? Is that the color we want for that? For those? I don't like that color. And so orange and blue are also opposites on the color spectrum. That's why I put those two together. So you can see orange and blue is actually one of my more favorite color combinations. So for up here though, I want to do orange. I'm going to do the lighter orange up here for these petals type things that are coming off of here. For like the inside ones, and then for the outside ones, I'm going to do a darker reddish type orange. I'm thinking, why not, let's do black on the inside, and then the skeleton will be some other color. Yeah. So, let me get it off. There we go. So, do black around the edges here, where there is no lacing, for our lacy skeleton. And so this will be, I don't know, maybe this will be like an illusion top. So it'll be kind of like a mesh type dealio. Now, I do want to have some color here though for the skeleton. I don't want the skeleton to be black. I'm going to go for a brighter green, different green than we used up here. There we go. So, this will be green skeleton. How does that look? That's kind of cool. I don't know. It works. It's a thing. And then the ruffle will be green as well. Why not? I mean, we're going crazy here. Oh yeah. So we forgot one thing here. Boop. I'm thinking that's going to be purple. Actually, now that I think about it, we haven't really used purple at all in this whole thing. So, let's go purple on this thing. There we go. And then to really sell that this is pleater skirt, we'll go back in after it dries and we'll redraw all these lines here. And there we have it. So, let's take a look at this thing that we just drew. So yeah, as I said before, this is going to be completely different. We're going to go crazy on this one. So, you can see we did just that. This is completely different. So like, this is what we did before, right? You know, here's what we're at now. So this is a little bit more, I mean, this is more costumey, I feel like, but it's like, it's more couture type stuff. Like, I would see this walking down the runway, you know. I think that, you know, I don't know if I would actually, yeah, I can't see anybody actually wearing this, you know. But, at least not like in real life, you know, this is more casual, like, you know, you can walk down the street and it's super cool. This is not as casual. So, I don't know. But this is, you know, this is something that you can really do to really bring stuff out. So, I don't know, you know, so I probably wouldn't do this, but I kind of like this lace idea, you know, probably incorporate that somehow. I like having the two tones here, you know, having a split here. Like, that's, you know, I could pick little pieces off of this concept and use that. You know, I like the color combinations. So there's different things that I like about this. The whole thing, probably not so much. But this is what the concept stage is all about. Yep. So, yeah. So now we've got 4 different concepts. I'll go ahead and post them on Facebook, and then you guys can vote on which ones you think I should build. Yep.